Hey everybody, it's Jay here from Replay Republic. I've got my coffee and I got a fighting spirit and a burning desire to free the known universe from enslavement and or extermination. So you know what time it is. It's time for us to play the Ur-Quan Masters. Let's get into it. The last episode we were making our way back home. Here we are. And it's time to unload what meager resources we were able to collect last time.
I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, I thought you should know, we're receiving a priority distress call from the Zok-Fat homeworld at Alpha Pkunk. The signal was urgent but extremely weak. The only portions of the transmission that we can be sure of are help, Black Destroyer, planet under attack, help, worse than Zabranki, whatever that means, and finally, help. Also, in the log of your voyage from Unzerwald, I read that you encountered a tumbling red probe that attacked the Tober Moon, killing Captain Burton.
Ah yes, the Tober Moon.
Over the past few months, we have monitored an increasing number of these probes entering the system, and I'm afraid their population seems to be growing geometrically. If this continues, in a year, space will be crawling with these things.
Okay.
I recommend you treat this as a serious problem now, before it becomes a disaster. Discover who is producing these probes and stop them from creating any more.
Alright, so we have our new tasks. Seems like the most important one will be to go visit our friends at Alpha Pkunk 1. However, Commander, briefly I have minerals to offload.
Wow, you really hit the mother load this time.
Thank you. Goodbye, Commander.
We shall await your return, Captain.
I mean, where else are you gonna go? I guess you could build Earthling cruisers and, you know, secure the system. Let's outfit the Starship. Let's see, what do we have? We have need of fuel, definitely. So we'll top up. And other than that, we think our flagship configuration is pretty good. So we'll get moving. Oh yeah, get our crew topped up. I believe last time we added an extra crew pod, but then we didn't crew up. So while it's tempting to recrew the flagship as soon as you arrive, it's probably best to do it as the last step. Alright, so we need to head off to the Zok-Fat homeworld. There are many other things that we could be doing, but seems like that is the pressing matter at hand. So we'll barrel out of the star system in completely the opposite heading to where we need to go. However, seems like we just snap to the right orientation when we get to hyperspace, so that's cool. Boop. And away we go. Now, I would like to get more technology from the Melnarme trader when we get the chance. But there's one thing that I noticed in reviewing the recording for the last episode, which is talking to races gives us a lot of information. And some of it's useful and some of it's not. Often it's useful. And the Melnarme have information for sale. And so I'm a little bit torn as to, you know, when there's a technology upgrade coming up, it costs 150 credits, Melnarme credits, which is, it's a fair bit of effort to gather that much biological data. We might consider instead buying information at that point, and then, you know, maybe returning to buying technology when we have, again, amassed enough credits, just so that we get a taste for what kind of technology the Melnarme have available. I haven't even opened that part of the dialogue with them, so it would be good to investigate that. Alright, so we're blazing through space right now. We definitely have something fast chasing us, and if I had to guess, I would say it's another one of those Slilandro probes that seem to be so friendly right up to the point that they try to energize. Anyway. So hopefully we'll get... Ooh, coming straight at us here. Oh, good. Made a close pass, but missed us. And then you can see multiple other bogeys coming in from the right side of the map. Alright, let's get to the Alpha Tucanae homeworld, hopefully in time to prevent a disaster. Here we are. Uh-oh. Right. If we can converse, I guess we will. Encounter at Alpha Tucanae 1. That's not a Zokfot pick.
We are the Ur-Quan Core. We cleanse our destiny. You will soon die. Make whatever rituals are necessary for your species.
The Ur-Quan Core. Like we didn't have enough Ur-Quan problems. Well, nice bone pit, man. What are you hanging over? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a tick. Remember Aki Birdie's dream? That wasn't so long ago. This looks like almost the same wording. Hold, what you were doing to us is wrong. Why do you do this thing?
The words.
Ha!
The words. The words. Alien, you have spoken the words.
That's right.
You have spoken them rightly.
Well, nearly
I
so.
will explain to you about the Dinyari, our slave masters. The Taelo, our only friends, whom we exterminated. And our reasons why we cleanse the galaxy of all other sentient life.
This is going to be a big Phil's story.
We have explained this before, over 20,000 years ago. Your words, why do you do this thing? Echo that ancient plea. You see, alien, we were a proud and mighty race, who were cruelly enslaved. For thousands of years we had no free will. We were nothing more than tools. Never again will anyone enslave our people. We cleanse the galaxy of such threats.
Alright. Comic relief break. Sure. Korra, tell us about yourselves.
We evolved on a hostile world, the descendants of solitary hunters. In a world where one species is the dominant killer, one's only threat is one's brother, one's sister, anyone of one's species. Civilization did not come easily to us. We earned it. We mastered our hatreds and murderous desires to form a mighty culture. In those ancient days, there was no Core-Ah or Kazertza, only the Ur-Quan.
Okay.
We explored our world, and then the space beyond. Here we met the 6 races of the sentient milieu. Here we met the Taelo, the only species we ever called friend. Our association with the Taelo and the milieu lasted for 3,000 years.
Oh.
We, the Ur-Quan, who could not tolerate the presence of others, became the milieu's scouts, their solitary explorers.
Makes sense. You would have excelled. Who were the Taelo, I think he said.
Of all the species we have met, only the Taelo did not trigger our instinctive territoriality. They were the only people we could stand with, or talk to, without the hunter inside us screaming, "Kill the interloper, rip out its life." We believe that
That's
the
a
same
medical
factors
term.
that made the Taelo non-threatening to us, their unusual rock-like biology, also gave the Taelo natural immunity to the Dinyari's psychic compulsion. The Dinyari would not permit this.
Uh-huh.
After they had conquered all 6 of the other races in the milieu, they commanded us to attack the Taelo, and we did. The Taelo would not fight back. They died.
So who or what are the Dinyari?
It was on a routine planetfall that one of our milieu scout ships first met the Dinyari, the creatures you know as our talking pets. But the Dinyari were different then. They were evilly intelligent and wielded psychic powers to control the minds of others. They wanted to rule the universe. We had no choice but to give it to them. Our Ur-Quan scout ships transported the Dinyari through the milieu. The war for dominance, such as it was quick and bloodless. Within weeks, the Dinyari controlled all races but one, the Taelo.
So how did you defeat the Dinyari?
For thousands of years, we were unthinking slaves to the Dinyari. Like the 5 other surviving races of the old milieu, we had no choice. The Dinyari's compulsion was too strong to resist. But the Dinyari were not satisfied with their slave races. The Yuli and the Drawl were inferior, they decided, and so they instructed us to incinerate their worlds, and we did. The Dinyari had a special liking for us, Ur-Quan, so they began to tinker with our genes, to improve us, their favored slaves. Their efforts to split the Ur-Quan into 2 sub-races, the Green Ur-Quan, affect scientists and bureaucrats, and the Black Ur-Quan, their effectuators, the builders, the fighters, the doers. The Kor are the Black Ur-Quan, the Khazar are the Green. I grow tired of talking, alien, and your time grows short. I will continue for but a moment longer. When we discovered that intense pain could block the Dinyari's mental powers, we were able to destroy them, but it took years. Can you imagine, alien, what it must have been like to wear an excruciator? To live in endless screaming pain for months on end? No, you cannot.
I suggest therapy, but I don't suppose you are looking for suggestions right now. So I guess that's it. Thanks for the info, and we'll just leave now.
No, it is not. There is more you must hear. When the war was over, the great Kor rose from our ranks and declared the path of now and forever. We would cleanse the galaxy. No one would ever threaten the Ur-Quan this way again. We had cleansed one of the 3 remaining milieu races, and were in orbit around a second's home world. From the surface came a plea, identical to the words you spoke a few moments ago. The one-eyed creatures, the male Num, asked so simply, so clearly, that we felt compelled to explain. While we did so, the Xertza appeared. They would not permit us to destroy, they said. Enslave, yes. Imprison, yes. But never destroy. The moment was tense. Someone opened fire. The first doctrinal war had begun. While we fought, the male Num escaped. We never found them again. When our battle was done, we, the Kor were defeated. However, the Xertza let us go. We were exiled. We traveled through space. We built the strength of our battle fleets, and continued our plan to cleanse threats from the galaxy for all Ur-Quan. You have heard our words, and perhaps you understand us a bit better.
Yeah.
But now, it is time for us to cleanse you.
I understand you well enough to expect that. So, there was a lot there. Male Num? I suppose that's maybe related to our favorite blobby trader friends. First doctrinal war. As in, there were others. There may be one going on right now. They were freed from the evil overlord that had forced them to exterminate the racially inferior and those who could not be controlled. And then their first move was to exterminate other races. Right. Well, we have a job to do to prevent an additional race from being exterminated. And if I think about most of the ship types that we have here, I don't fancy our chances except with the Spathi. So once again, our most cowardly starship captain goes into battle against the longest odds. Sorry, Fuefo. Alright. So, the secondary Spathy weapon allows us to run away while firing, and I think that's kind of the only safe thing to do against a Korra Marauder that launches these spinning stars. You may have seen this approach in the Super Melee video that I recorded earlier, so we'll play it out. As long as I'm paying sufficient attention here, should be able to dispatch the Korra without too much trouble. However, if I wander into a planet again, that will put a damper on it. Okay, we're getting close here. Yeah. Need to stay close enough to the Korra that he maintains his chase. There we go. So, you know, that matchup, it's possible to have a flawless victory, definitely.
Our savior, our savior.
But it'll do the job.
Rescued us from certain destruction.
That I have.
Baby, that was a close one.
The black ship appeared in orbit several days ago and began raining down bolts of destructive energy on the surface of our planet.
Fortunately,
We were able to focus our planetary shield
That's
to
good.
deflect the energy blasts away from our cities.
unfortunately,
Large sections of our planet's beautiful wilderness have been annihilated. Entire ecosystems destroyed.
oh, that makes me really mad. I mean, attacking helpless, intelligent alien species, that's one thing. But toasting our cute little wood jukes and tree narves, that is really low.
If the black ship
Yeah.
had been accompanied by others of its kind, we wouldn't have been able to stop the rain of destruction.
Nor would
It
I,
have
likely.
killed us all.
Well, in that case, better those jukes and narves than us, right?
Captain, it is
You're a
clear
real
that
treat.
in matters of war, you are more capable than ourselves. With this in mind, we would like to give you our 4 finest starships and crew. I hope they bring you many victories.
Oh, I don't know about that.
All right away.
Yeah. Although, 4 ships, you know, that's cool. So, you know, other than narrowly avoiding certain destruction thanks to your universally acclaimed military savior, what's happening around here?
It's been pretty quiet, Captain. Nothing new to report.
Are you crazy? What about the Fungi Championships?
Why should we tell the Earth Captain about that?
Yeah, why should you tell me about that?
Interested?
Oh, yeah? How do you know?
Because I'm not even interested. Nobody with any brains is interested in fungi.
Well, what about me, huh? I love fungi. It's a sport of kings.
He said what he said.
Oh, all right. He wouldn't know any of the teams anyway.
Right. And, you know, other than nearly being annihilated, is there any news about the war between the 2 alien races?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Okay.
Nope. Not a thing.
All right. I would like some specific information, but I think that's gonna change the tone of our discussion here, and I need a little bit of time to recover from that darkness. So, I'll see you later. Bye, Zoc. Bye, Fought. Bye, Pick.
Goodbye, Captain.
See ya.
So we'll just check out this moon. I mean, I think the last time we were in the star system, there was a reason to flee. So normally I wouldn't go down on a class 4, and yikes. But 2 Zo crystals, you know, that makes it worthwhile. 104 degrees, that seems kind of cool for seeing those flares come up, but anyway. Let's check the next planet in the system. Again, you know, just looking for high value stuff we don't find here, with the idea that eventually we'll accumulate enough credits that we can stop worrying about this. But this is not going to help. Let's check the second moon of planet 2. Okay, so we've got some biological. Ooh, class 3, class 5. That seems like a bit much. So we'll have to move on. And there's planet 3 in the lower right quadrant. And what is it? Copper World? Cyanic World? Nothing. See, if you visit a star system and then you don't clean it out, then when you return, unless you take really extensive notes, you may wonder to yourself, was this planet generated empty of all resources? Or do I just forget the fact that I already visited here? And it kind of looks like the latter. So, that's fine. Finish checking in on these outer worlds. I think we already did these. Oh yeah. That's, what's that, an emerald world? Yeah, we were here. Great. Okay, so, job done. And there is the Korra giant terrifying sphere of influence. You know, when we checked in with the Pkunk a bunch of times, we got several pieces of information. So I'm wondering if we can just maybe pay one more visit to the Zok-Fot Pick and see if they have anything else for us.
Welcome back to our world.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome back to our world.
Yeah, thank you.
So, it doesn't mean I can't say it too. Besides, you always get to talk first. That's not fair.
Sorry, that's just the way it is.
Well, why? That doesn't make sense.
Look, don't ask me. I think it's something technical.
Yeah, right. I'm so sure. What a lame excuse.
Maybe right. So what's happening around here?
Although this may not pertain to the Ur-Quan, we have received an interesting report
Oh.
from one of our deep space scouts.
She found a strange metal door thing embedded in the surface of an alien planet.
Cool.
Although she and her crew spent many days trying to open the door,
They failed utterly to so much as budget.
the reported location of this alien artifact is Epsilon Camelopardalis 1A.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
open it.
Thank
I
you.
bet there's something cool inside.
Right. Any news about the war between the two alien races?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Well, that's good.
Nope. Not a thing.
All right. Bye, Zoc. Bye, Fot. Bye, Pick.
Bye, Captain.
See ya.
I will try that again. Just, you know, because I don't think we'll be back here all that often.
Greetings, Captain.
Yeah.
What can your allies do for you?
Your favorite allies.
Share with me the boon of your information. So what's happening around
We
here?
may not have told you this before, Captain.
Oh.
But my species is somewhat sensitive to certain metapsychic vibrations.
Yeah?
Oh no! Not this mental stuff again.
Although my friend's species has difficulty understanding our powers,
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you, Captain, that our limited abilities are quite real.
Oh yeah. Remember that time you said you could fix our broken
Dude.
chronometers with your sympathetic psionic waves?
Dude.
More like pathetic waves, if you ask me.
Dude.
Nyok, nyok, nyok.
Even
Dude.
though all this negative energy, Captain, we have discovered that...
And then there was
Dude.
the time that you said you could bend doors with just
Dude!
Shut up!
Sorry.
As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted,
I said I was sorry.
Shut
our
up!
most talented seers have detected some ominous and powerful metapsychic signals from the direction of the Orionis constellation.
All right.
Baker.
So that that took a lot longer than it needed to, didn't it? Any news about the war?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope. Not a thing.
Okay, so that was
Bye,
useful.
Captain.
See ya.
See ya. That was useful. Can we stand to do it one more time to see if we get any more information?
Hello, human ally.
Hello.
We are at your service.
Great.
What do you want?
So what's happening
We may
around
not
here?
have told you this, but my
Oh, okay, so nothing there.
No.
All right,
Goodbye,
that's enough for
Captain.
now. What do we do next? We have enough fuel to get home directly. We could stop in at some stars on the way. Let's try to go to Beta Carinae, because it's outside of the sphere of influence of the Korra. And at this point, that seems pretty important. We're not really equipped for another battle there. Although we do have a giant fleet. Look at that. You know, since the Pkunk and the Zokfot Pick seem inclined to give us ships when we visit, we may actually want to disassemble some of those for our use before we visit either race again, so that we have some space for whatever their gift is, if they give us one. You know, not assuming any generosity, but oh, that's no good. Way too hot. All right. Beta Carinae, Planet 1 is a bust. Let's check out Planet 2. Which is... what is that? Some kind of green super dense or copper world? I don't know. Organic world. Got me last time on that one, too. Anyway, nothing that we want down there. Let's make our way outward. Slightly. And that yellow world, what is that, Urea? Looks like a Urea world. Always freaks me out when they don't spin. And it's a Urea world. So far so bad. Nothing here. Let's go to see that pretty purple world. Maybe it's violet. Hopefully this won't be a total bust. This looks promising. Oolite world. Class 3, class 3. Got some biology down there. Let's try to harvest. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay. Get that chicken. Nice. 15 penguin cyclops. So I think whatever the cost, we're gonna have to harvest all those guys, because that's tremendously profitable. Okay, so we'll go back down. Again, I'm not happy about the lightning, but 15 biological data is significant, not to be ignored, not to be passed up. You could spend a lot of fuel and crew trying to find multiple planets with that kind of biological information. Itchy trigger finger there. Let's go gather. Come here. I don't have time for you. I have time for your business. Let's go. There we go. I missed one. Alright. I'm going back down for it, though. As I said. Fuel use 1. So that's 20 RUs. Or 1 biology credit. It's only one of the Astro Chicken things. Oh well. It's worth 2 fuel. Still 50% profit. No, 100% profit? Yeah. One of those things that always messes me up, which way you calculate the percent. I mean, not really, but makes me pause for a moment. So, another purple world, or violet. Hope this one's similar to the last. It's not, in terms of, class 5. Nope, I'm not going down there. It's not similar in terms of biology, and while I like the minerals down there, I'm not going to brave a class 5 world for this, so we will clean up the last planet in the system, and we'll start making our way back south, and hopefully use some of those biology credits that we gathered at the Bellarmé Trader, who we hope to find at Alpha Illuminati, I believe it's called, in the Spathi Sphere of Influence. You know, I wonder if we could do like a self-sustaining expedition within the Spathy sphere, because I really do want to solve their evil one's problem. Beta Capricorni. Let's go. Let's go! Oh! It's a probe. It's a probe. Alright, we'll have a conversation, I guess.
Do not fear. We shall not harm you.
I bet. Alright, why do you attack us? We are not hostile to your life form.
Behavior follows dictated priorities.
Okay.
Replication,
Yeah.
data gathering, contacting alien life forms in peaceful manner. Priority override. New behavior dictated.
Yeah.
Must break target into component materials.
Yeah. Replication was... I assume that was an ordered list. We'll see. So we'll send Buck in, and hopefully you can make short work of this guy. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Well, that worked. It's apparently just holding down the point defense button after you shoot your missiles. I mean, that thing's so fast, there's no way that I could even move. I'm basically just flying a stationary SAM launcher against that thing, but it works. I mean, it works twice. I have 2 Earthling ships. I guess I could recrew them from my starship crew or from the crew of other starships. There is a menu for that. So, I don't know. What's going on here at Planet 1? Beta Capricorni. Class 6. Not all that interesting to us, is it? Moving on. And where's Planet 2? I do not see it yet. Should have spotted it on the way in. Oh, I went flying by it on the way in. Looks like a dust world, maybe infrared world. Let's see what this thing is. Crimson world. I never get these right. Oh, class 3, class 1. Well, we'll explore. Maybe the biologicals will make this a worthwhile visit. Look at those red umbrella things. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. This is class 3. Why are you hitting me so much? That was really, really bad. We'll do one more attempt. I mean, it's class 3, right? I can't be superstitious about this. That must have just been a really bad break. But it... Lightning just seems to have my number. Okay. Bubble Vine. Whackenbush. Bubble Vine. Maybe it's the staying still that's a problem. But a lot of this life is sessile, is that the word? Attached to the surface and reliant on its food to come to it. All right. Okay, we're very close to bailing out here. Yeah. Still more biological down there. Oh, brave crew. I once again asked for your sacrifice. Alright. Screw you, Lightning. Really not happy with you right now. Just getting owned by this lightning. Alright, 2 more Blood Monkey. I really am starting to treat my crew more like hit points and less like humans. Or intelligent species, I suppose, since there are many. Stop it! Oh. Man, that lightning is terrible. We lost like 20 crew on that planet. That was brutal. That was brutal. What's going on with this gas giant? Nothing. Moving on. Okay, nice pretty green world. Hopefully this one doesn't want to kill us and put our bones in a pit. Class 6. No such luck. Alright, moving on. And another green world for the next orbit. Iodine world. Class 2, class 3. I mean, not all that risky, but the deposits just make it not worthwhile. Why is an iodine world green? That seems odd. I'm going to skip and come back to the next orbit. So we'll finish up stuff here down on the bottom right quadrant. Nothing worthwhile there. This purple world is chondrite. Again, not worthwhile. Take this last world, kind of looks lunar. Is it Selenic world? Telluric world. Alright, so we've got some biology, no lightning, which I love. Some common and a couple of precious, so we'll gather that up. And focus on the biological here. 5 Wackenbush. Gotta love Wackenbush. Got a hold full of Wackenbush at this point. I'm gonna find another excuse to say Wackenbush. Alright. Ah! Earthquake. Nice. Alright. So we've got all of the biological. And we'll just gather up the last of the commons here and move on. So that was alright. Yeah, 2 of those moons were no bueno, but the third was pretty good. So we'll check out this last planet and then we'll backtrack in by 2. This one looks like an acid world, so I doubt we'll be here long. Acid world. Nothing. Okay, so up to this final unexplored planet in the system, in the top right quadrant right there. Planet 6. Looks like... oh yeah, Alkali world. Yeah, I'm not going down there. Right, so... start making our way toward the Spathy sphere of influence. Check out that green star. Zeta Ceti. And then we can make our way toward Alpha Illuminati to drop off all of our biological information. So this has been kind of a dark trip, but yeah, it's improving, I guess. It's improving. I mean, the minerals in the hold are good, and biologicals are good. We got a little bit of useful information. Oh, there's a green habitable planet right in close to that green star. Let's check it out. Let's get into it. What do we have? That's a copper world with some lightning. I'm not going down there with class 4 and no biological. That's crazy talk. It's crazy. Crew has sacrificed enough this month. Well, nothing at that gas giant, presumably, but we do have this little purple moon, which looks interesting. Planet 2A. Oh, class 8 tectonics. Thank you, no. Alright, moving out. Where's the next planet out is a gas giant. Again, but this one's purple. So, ooh. I know I skipped to planet C, but look at that. That's an auric world. And we got class 3. Ooh, did we visit here already? And did I accidentally just land? Ugh. The scan came up empty. Yeah. So, we probably have been here already if that's an empty world. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, let's skip ahead. I'm not going to visit planets in an empty star system. And, you know, when you don't take notes of what you visit, this will happen once in a while. So we'll skip the system. Assume that Auric world wasn't generated empty, but I don't think they ever are. And we'll make our way down to... what is this? A white star. Oh, hello, Spathy. So we can explore this one without too much ado. The Spathy will come and say hi. What is this? Copper world. Well, big deposits. Might as well go pick them up for 0 risk. That's a big deposit. Lots of copper down there. Alright, we're on target for our next dispatch. If I had been cognizant of the fact that there was no risk here, I could have been planning my route around the planet a little better. And then I wouldn't have driven all the way to the next target with a full hold.
No, weapons officer! Fire! It's the Hunam again, you idiot!
Yes, that's me, the Hunam.
Your screen? What are you? Oh. Hello, friend Hunam! How are you? We are just fine, real swell.
Glad to hear it.
No problems at all, just fine, no problems at all.
Friend Spathy, what important fact can you relate?
I guess the only event of importance I know about concerns the low and stupid Unga.
I think we've heard this one already.
Which may have
Yeah. Goodbye, Spathy.
Hunam. I hope you aren't eaten by monsters.
You and me both. Alright, so we visited Moon 1. We'll visit Moon 2. Yttric world. Not going down there. Class 4 for only commons. I think Yttric world can have both yttrium, which I believe counts as a base metal, and ytterbium, which counts as a rare earth. But there was none of the latter there, so not really worth visiting. And Oolite world. This could be promising. Cool, we got biology, we've got some rare earths. Let's go down there. I believe there was, excuse me, I was going to say volcano warning. That would be interesting, but earthquake warning. But, you know, I'll risk it for a little bit of Whackenbush. Alright. Let's go get that precious. Oh, we're full. Alright, let's focus on the biological then for a bit. Don't hit any of the deposits with the stunner, because apparently our little biological stunner is powerful enough to make... Ugh, what did I just say? Powerful enough to make tons of element deposits disappear. Alright, we'll finish up this last biological. We'll launch and we'll return. We'll gather up these abundant minerals. Okay, within that grouping... This is kind of a traveling salesman problem, right? We have these randomly distributed clusters. Stop thinking about algorithms. Pay attention to the earthquakes. We have these randomly distributed clusters of elements, and we need to plot an effective, hopefully optimal course between them, given, you know, other constraints. So it's also a backpack problem, I think, right? Because we have a certain amount of capacity, and then we have deposits of certain size, although we don't know the size from the outset, and we want to minimize the number of trips that we make. So these are a lot of good gameplay problems are classic computer science problems. The traveling salesman problem, the backpack packing, efficient backpack packing problem, backpack. they're computer science problems that are hard for computers to solve. And when I say hard for computers to solve, it means it's hard to write an algorithm, a stepwise algorithm that solves it the best way every time. And that really prevents players from taking a single approach. It really broadens the type of gameplay that you can expect from the players, where when it's hard to be optimal, but there are a lot of good approaches to be somewhat less than optimal. Anyway, that's a little bit of my game design / computer science thoughts. Hope I didn't drive too many of you away with that. Metal World. Alright, cool. We got some biology down there. We do have the dreaded lightning again. A giant radioactive deposit. So nice. Let's go get it. Uranium. Ah, stop it, stop it. Let's chase this guy around. Take his stuff. Pretty sure I just zapped a deposit of commons there. And 9 amorphous whatever. Ah, stop it. Okay, we're down 50%. X lightning hit. I'm outie. Okay. Alright, let's go get that precious. Evade yon blobby there. Evade the earthquakes. Ah! Stop it. Whoa, bees! I feel like I'm about to be in the Wicker Man here. Let me pick up some penguin cyclops. Ah! Wow. I got spanked by the lightning there. Go back down and get the stuff that we already collected. Ah! I'm so sick of this lightning. Did it say mysterious bees? Is that what it said? That's pretty funny. I like it. Oh, I hate lightning. I hate it so much. Amorphous Trandicula. Ah! Alright. There's one more of those, like, walkie dudes. Should I go get him? He's worth like 15. Alright, let's get out of here before we lose the lander. Oh, we're down below half crew. This is obscene. Let's head to Alpha Illuminati. And we'll note in our records here that just because I got scared, cut and run, Beta Seti, we could revisit that. Beta Seti in progress. Alright. So as much as I would love to have another encounter with Spathi, I do not want to have another encounter with the probes, so we'll just sort of sidestep the dark bubbles in hyperspace and see what we get here. Oh, looks like we'll be encountering that one when we get the okay to return to hyperspace. Nothing here. Alpha Illuminati 1. Alpha Illuminati 2. Nothing here. Alpha Illuminati 3. There you are. Nice when you can exhaustively search the star system.
Your arrival was predicted by our soul crystal's vibrations.
So that's what those things are for.
We already know why you are here and what you need from us. However, etiquette requires that we act as though we are ignorant of your desires.
Yo, you and the Pkunk should talk.
Now, what can we do for you today?
I have some items I would like to sell.
What would you like to sell, Captain?
I have some data on alien life forms.
The 313.6 units of biological
What a bonanza!
data we downloaded from your ship earn you 672 credits.
That's a lot. I would like to make some
What
purchases.
items would you like to buy today?
Well, I'm interested in purchasing new technology, but
The technology we are now offering
we'll see.
includes details on how to add point defense laser systems to your flagship.
We really need that against the Ur-Quan. I would like to buy the technology you described.
These little babies are great for defense.
Good.
But because of their limited range,
Not good.
they may not make a good offensive weapon.
I find that
However,
offensive.
The more you build for your vessel, the more damage each laser strike will do.
Well, makes sense.
Technology we are now offering includes plans for building improvements to your planet landers, which make them resistant to hostile alien life forms.
You know, I think we've lost probably 20 crew or more to alien life forms already, so I would like to buy the technology you described.
Procedures on your landers are complete. Now, provided your crew will stop putting their hands out the windows, they will be much better protected against hostile life forms. The technology we are now offering includes blueprints, which show how to increase your lander's cargo space to double its present volume.
I mean, that sounds good. Means less time spent watching me drive around the surface of a planet, so I would like to buy that technology you described.
I hope this makes your resource gathering more cost effective, Captain.
Yeah, it'll reduce the cost of landings by half, I think.
Now offering includes blueprints, which show how to add double capacity fuel tanks.
You know, I don't need that right now. I'm gonna invest in some information, I think.
To buy.
I wish to buy information.
How wonderful, Captain.
Current events, alien races, or historical information. I wish to buy information about current events. I feel a little out of the loop.
While you probably believe that the Shofixti are extinct,
That I do.
having caused their sun to flare with a device identical to the Utwig super bomb.
Wait, the Utwig have a super bomb?
It is not so simple.
Who are the Utwig?
There yet exists a chance to resuscitate this meta-marsupial species, though it will not be easy. The problem at hand seems simple. Bring together two Shofixti of different sexes.
Oh, are we gonna get a lesson?
Gymnastics proceed. Given the short gestation and maturation time of the Shofixti, you will have thousands of the creatures in 10 years and millions in 20.
Do we want that?
Finding a male of the species is easier than fluff.
Easier than fluff.
Visit the Shofixti's blasted star system
Delta Gorno.
at Delta Gorno.
Nice.
Captain Tanaka, or its sibling, Katana, shall greet you on your arrival.
Okay.
A warning. These warriors are old and fly in barely functional ships. If they mistakenly identify you as the enemy, do not return fire.
No pew pew, got it.
Retreat and try to talk with them on their own level.
On their own level.
Of the species will be more difficult to obtain. The only supply of such remaining in the galaxy
Nice.
is at Alpha Cherenkov.
Alpha
1,
Cherenkov.
included as part of General Zex's bizarre and beloved menagerie.
Who's General
Luckily
Zex?
for you, Captain, Zex is considered, well, perverse by his fellow bots.
I guess we're gonna meet the Bucks.
This is because Zex actually enjoys the presence of human beings. To acquire
Good,
the
I guess.
females, you will have to appease Zex. Or kill him.
Wow. Well, that was a whole lot of useful information. We can resurrect an alien species by visiting a pervert. Right. I wish to buy information about current events? Do I?
Ur-Quan are presently at war with a race called the Korra.
Yeah, we know.
They are fighting within a large spherical region of space, centered around the Craterus star group. Although it is
Craterus.
probably too early to tell, it would appear that the Korra are winning.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, given the choice between enslaving Ur-Quan and exterminating Ur-Quan, if the exterminating Ur-Quan had won the last war, we wouldn't be here to try to save the day, right? So, we could buy more information, or we could buy that special fuel tank. I wish to buy information, current events or alien races. Let's buy one about alien races. I will pay for useful data on alien races.
The Pkunk are a friendly co-op of 3 alien species.
I know.
Native to the same world.
I know, dude.
They are presently suffering severe collateral damage from the ritual combat between the Ur-Quan and the Korra.
I know, we just visited them.
This is unfortunate for the Pkunk. They have been forced to abandon many of their worlds. This close proximity to the inter-Ur-Quan war will give them insights into the conflict, which will be of great use to you.
Okay, so continue to visit.
The Pkunk met the Chenjesu early on in the war, and are eager to make allies who can protect them from their enemies.
Yeah, we did that, thanks.
In case you are interested, the Pkunk homeworld is at coordinates 400.0 by 543.7, Planet 1.
Well, that was a bust. Now I can't afford any more tech, so... I don't know. Shall we try some historical information? Please sell us historical information.
Almost 25,000 of your years ago, there existed near this region of space an association of star-faring races called the Sentient Milieu.
Yeah, we've heard of them.
This group formed over several thousand years to mutually enrich their respective cultures, to provide a safe creche for emerging sentient species.
How'd that work out?
And to afford themselves a degree of protection from external hostilities via military alliance. Of the 7 most active milieu members, the most famous race, indeed, you know them well, Captain, were the Ur-Quan.
Yep, we knew that too. Alright, I'm done buying information.
What else would you like to buy?
I shall be leaving now.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
So we'll leave it there. Although not every piece of information we got from the trader was useful, definitely the information about the show Fixty could really solve some of our concerns about crew quantity and repopulate the Alliance. Although, yeah, some of that's a bit icky. Anyway, when we get into it next time, I think we're going to take a trip off to Alpha Serenkov 1 to visit Admiral Zex of the Vux and see what it is that he wants and hope that we're willing to give it to him. All right, thanks for joining us this time. Hope to see you again soon, and bye for now.